are women, have no doubt. We are women, we are free.
Shut the fuck up! Thank you.
Misogyny.
Glitches.
My N-word, huh?
There comes a time in a chunky boy's basement dwelling life where he picks up the controller, picks up the Red Bull, picks up his favorite video game, and shit just starts spazzing, crashing, multiplying, disappearing. Basically glitching. A glitch is an unintended error or malfunction in a game. Some glitches are good, some glitches are bad, and some glitches are just simply hilarious.
Talk!
Okay, look.
But, unfortunately, there does come a time where a basement-dwelling boy has to become a basement-dwelling man and put down the controller, put down the calories, put down his favorite video game, and forget about glitches and instead put the box on the shelf, put the files in the cabinet, put the fries in the bag. Sometimes I imagine putting the child in the bed and then looking into the sky and being like, I really hope that tree swinging, banana eating child isn't mine. Anyway, no need to fear. Captain Uganda is here. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a goddamn glitch. In this video, I'm going to bring joy into our decrepit lives by taking you on a nostalgia trip, by showing you the different types of glitches and showing you the most notorious glitches that mankind has ever experienced. And by mankind, I mean me. Anyway, physics glitches. Remember when that apple fell on that old man's head and he was like, oh, y equals mc squared? Well, funny thing is here, in physics glitches, we don't give a damn about your fucking equations, boy. And to break it down to you how glitches that affect the physics of the world occur, without sounding like a little nerd, physics glitches happen when two rules contradict each other. So imagine I tell you to jump off a 50-foot cliff, and I tell you not to break a single bone. Then I tell your paraplegic self to go find Madeline McCann. You'd be like, what? Then boom! You're now physically glitching while being physically disabled. And one of the most notorious glitches that I remember comes from the game called GTA. Now the playground glitch, GTA 4, Nico Bellic, the Russian dickhead. Now normally I don't go to playgrounds because I want to beat the allegations. But in GTA, that's okay. Now for some weird reason, every time you hopped on the swing set with your car, God would just send you directly to heaven. No questions asked. And I'm like, okay, let's go again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. But GTA wasn't the only game with absurd physics glitches. What do you know about Skyrim when these ugly giants swung their big ass clubs into the fucking chest and made you catapult into the air? What do you know about Fallout 4 when you randomly shoot a nigga and he goes flying into a trash can? Like, god damn it, Bethesda, you are trash. What do you know about Skate 3 Speed Boost and then crashing because you're ass at the game? The list goes on and on and on. Them goddamn physics glitches were mad funny back in my day. Niggas was gliding with no effort. Horses were on cocaine instead of horse tranquilizer. Niggas was tanking headshots. Niggas was tanking back shots. Like on some weird human centipede type of timing, bro. You see, I'm not the type of nigga to complain about a glitch, especially if it enhances the experience of the game because it's so hilarious. Why? Because I am one for the culture. We need more shit like this, bro. Look at this donkey. What is he doing? Dry humping at his big age, and guess what? You can never imagine the man he's dry humping. Solid Snake himself. What? He would never allow this shit to happen. This is why I love glitches. Shit just be so unexpected.
Keep your eyes on the road, friend. Like holy shit.
Now I'm gonna go on a complete tangent and address something called boob physics. I know this ain't a glitch, but I don't care. And I'm not being a gooner, I'm just speaking facts. How do you pitch this shit to developers without sounding like a complete horny dog? Actually, wait, I think I know how they did it. Anyway, roleplay. We're not making enough money, guys. We need to make more money. We need to make more money. We need to sell some skins, quick and fast. Any bright ideas, guys? Well, sir, I have an idea. Well, spit it out then, son. You know Emma Frost? Yeah? Well, how about about we incorporate something called jiggle physics?
Whoa, Anderson.
Whenever her body moves to the left, we can have her boob move
Anderson.
to the right.
Anderson.
The cash influx.
Anderson.
We can make this.
You're a genius. Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Exploitative glitches. Here comes the money. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Exploitative glitches are ways to cheat the game's organic way of gaining currency, or cheat the organic way of leveling up. I normally did this when I thought the game was too hard, or the game was fucking full of itself for thinking I could gain that much money that quickly, or thinking I would waste my time doing stupid shit just to level up. But don't worry, I don't use exploitative glitches anymore. Mainly because I'm too busy getting exploited by Haley Seinfeld, bro. This shit makes me want to rob banks and trains.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out my face.
And because the games I play, the whole point of the game is leveling up, so using exploits ruins the fun of the game. Anyway, back on exploits, I'm pretty sure every single game has duplication glitches.
In today's video, we'll show you how to duplicate any car in seconds.
But what do you know about GTA 5 car duplication glitch? I can't remember the specifics, but all I know, it included a garage, and then all of a sudden, boom, another car. You sold that car, you were filthy rich, bro. Flexing on every nigga online. That's how I made my first million. In GTA, of course. Do you want to know how I made my first 100 million? Flashback. Basically, me and my friend hopped in a party with a hacker. This hacker was like, look at these niggas, man. The dude was giving money to everyone. Me and my friend got on our hands and knees and started begging. And the dude was like, nigga, with a hard R. Even though he was black, but eventually he gave us the money and then we were balling. Was it worth it? Well, let me just say, I was homeless. Now I'm living in a penthouse in GTA. Now fuck the money glitch, we're onto the XP glitch, the Ognium Infinium Skyrim glitch. Long story short, it's a book that allows you to level up, but you could only level up a certain amount of times. But if you do the glitch correctly, you could level up hella flipping times and become a baller. Look at the fucking stats. 100 pickpocket, 100 sneak. I'm about to take your wife and kids, boy. In fact, I'm gonna take your chain, boy. In fact, I'm gonna make you cry, boy. In fact, I'm gonna fuck you till you love me, boy. Yo, why did I say that? Well, anywho, boy. Now, I know there's a nigga in the comments being like, why don't you play the game how it was intended to be played? Why are you trying to cheat the system? Well, it's funny that you say that, young buckaroo. Why do I cheat the system? The reason why I cheat the system is because the system cheated me. I was just a wee little boy. This shit is just too traumatic to go into depth. And it also reminds me of my father. So... all I'm gonna say is FIFA 15 trash. EA,
The game was rigged from the start.
terrible company unless they sponsor me. Now on to the next type of glitch. Appearance glitches, my personal favorite, the acid attack. Ah! Now, appearance glitches are interesting because they can either give you nightmares or give you sweet, sweet dreams. If I'm being honest, mainly just nightmares. Like, look at this shit, bro. She is scared. Look at her scary ass. Normally this shit happens because rendering or just because errors in the 001 program. Normally it's not even the developer's fault, it's just because your PC sucks, man. Get a new PC. Shit's not rendering the textures right, bro. But overall, glitches happen because of coding errors, hardware issues, or just fucking bad luck, bro. Developers try to fix this shit with their fucking patches and updates, but sometimes shit just don't work out. Or the developers don't care about patching shit because it don't affect their income, so they just be like, fuck it, you can have large hands. Fuck it, you can be 10'10". Fuck it, you can be invisible. Fuck it, you can have a fucking long neck. Fuck it, your baby was already ugly. Now let's make him even uglier. Ah, we do not care. Also, for those people that weren't big enough to make it to the NFL, did you know there was a glitch that could make you flipping tiny, and then you get to watch a dwarf take on the whole flipping platoon? On some dwarf Kevin Hart Jumanji shit, bro. These are the type of glitches I'll never ask a developer to patch because they bring a certain character to the game.
What? Do you love her? Holy shit!
But there are glitches I hate that I beg developers patch. And that is the dialogue glitches. Skyrim and Fallout are famous for these type of glitches, bro. Bethesda! Sorry. Basically, to give you a quick taste on why I hate dialogue glitches, I want you to imagine, bro, some bum out in the distance is walking in your direction. If you have any semblance of a video gaming IQ, you know what time it is. It's forced side quest time. This NPC is gonna make you do a stupid quest on some 001 make-believe bullshit. Please, sire. Please, sire. My child was eaten by a troll, sire. I need your shut up.
I'm here to help.
We do not give a fuck about your kid, boy. Anyway, you accept the quest because these types of quests you have no choice. Then you find out the motherfucker is still here.
I'm here to help.
Even though you accepted his quest and told him to skedaddle. You see, there's many types of dialogue glitches. There's missing dialogue, there's skip dialogue, there's delayed or premature dialogue, there's incorrect dialogue options which prevent you from flipping progressing, and there's a dumbass nigga following you like he's lost his daddy.
Okay. I'm tired of this bullshit.
And what's worse is that he's following you everywhere, from flipping Japan to goddamn Thailand. And he keeps giving you the flipping same dialogue options and you're like, bruh, if you don't stop, pray to God I might... Anyway, violence isn't the answer to everything, so what do? I just turn off my Xbox, then call it a day. Look, I know there's different types of dialogue glitches, but this one is the most annoying because it makes you think everything's okay, but it's really not okay. Because everything outside of this glitch works perfectly fine. It's just that you got some random motherfucker fucking chasing you about, here to help, I'm here to help, I'm here to help, shut up!
I'm here to...
Now, I wish I could have talked about the glitchiest game of all time, Cyberpunk 2077, but I never played it like that, so I'm not invested like that, bro. But, shout out Bethesda! Yo, some people might argue that the glitches were half the experience in these games, and I'm not gonna lie, I agree. I got some core memories playing these games, bro. So even though I was clowning Bethesda a little bit there, I give them credit for making some very fun games. So even though glitches cause shit to spaz, crash, and disappear, and make NPCs act like dickheads, I don't care because some of them are just simply hilarious.
Wow, your hair looks great.
Well, anyway, bro, perfect game with no glitches or perfect game with some glitches. Either way, it doesn't matter because I dropped it under control a long time ago. Anyway, comment some of the favorite glitches you experienced in your life so I can be like, haha, I never experienced that one. Okay. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed. Peace, bro.
You're pushing your luck, pal.